Have you ever wondered how much the best players in the world actually make on the PGA Tour and how much they make per shot, including the likes of Rory Mcilroy, Tiger Woods, Dustin Johnson, Justin Thomas, Xander Schauffele, all of these guys, and also who earns the most? So, welcome to today's video. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment your thoughts down below. I'd love to know what you guys have to think. A really interesting article came out earlier this week saying exactly who earned the most per shot since the start of their career on the PGA Tour. And top of that list was Rory Mcilroy. Now, I will be telling you in a second how much Rory actually earns per shot since the start of his career on the PGA Tour. Feel free to guess down below. How much do you think it would be per shot, per every swing, per every ball he has hit since the beginning of his career on the PGA Tour? Now, it is important to note that the likes of other players like Tiger Woods, who's been on the tour a lot longer, yes, he's had a way bigger and more incredible career so far, but also the money, the prize money he was probably getting when he first started 20, 30 years ago was obviously significantly less than the players make today on tour. Also, there has been a new £40 million bonus scheme designed for the top 10 or 15 most influencing and engaging athletes on tour. I will be doing a separate video on that to show you exactly what that involves, who's going to be getting this extra 40 million US dollars, and how that's going to work. So make sure you guys do subscribe to the channel and click that bell icon to be notified of all my future videos. But today we are talking about who earns the most. So let's dive in. How much do you think Rory Mcilroy actually earns on tour? Well, let's dive in. Rory Mcilroy pockets 1,600 euros per swing on the PGA Tour. It's about $2,000 probably per swing since the start of his career. So he holds a putt, it's another 2,000. He hits a chip, it's another 2,000. Now, obviously, that's quite funny because you don't want to be hitting more shots. That makes it sound like if he was stood around chipping next to the green, he's going to be making more money. Obviously, that's not the case. This is per shot. And the less shots he's hit, the more money he has made, hence why he will be on top of the list. So the second person on this list is obviously going to be Tiger Woods. He comes in at 1,391 euros. Very, very specific there. But obviously, remember, we did just mention that when Tiger was playing at the start of his career, even though he was winning most weeks, he was still obviously earning a lot less for those wins. The prize money is so much more now. So this research conducted by William Hill looked at the top 15 golfers on the PGA Tour and analysed their career earnings at the tournament against how many swings they have taken to determine the earnings per swing. This found that Rory Mcilroy has racked up a massive 1,920 US dollars of winnings with each stroke since he joined the PGA Tour. That is staggering amounts of money. Incredibly, the figure was actually 4,000 euros, so that's over $5,000 US dollars in 2019, because Rory Mcilroy obviously was crowned FedEx Cup champion, which pocketed him 12 million euros. Again, it's like 15 million US dollars. In that year, he also won the Players' Championship, the Canadian Open, the WGC, HSBC champions, resulting in him being named the 2018-19 PGA Player of the Year. That is incredible. In 2019, Rory made 5,000 US dollars per swing on the PGA Tour. Every time he hit a golf ball, that was worth 5,000 US dollars. That is staggering amounts of money. You're talking one round there. Let's say he shoots I don't know what his average was. Let's say he shoots 70. 70, it's probably 3 under on tour. 70 times 5,000 equals 350,000 US dollars per round. That is roughly calculates to 350,000 US dollars per round in 2019. Absolutely incredible amounts of wealth. But how much do the rest of the guys earn? Because obviously that is the top, that is the pinnacle. How much do the rest of the guys earn? Because obviously there are some other great players on the tour as well. A spokesman from William Hill commented, "As ever, this year's PGA Tour is hotly anticipated. We know that the PGA Tour winnings are always substantial, which got us thinking, how much do these golfers really earn every time they swing their club? This season in particular looks set to be really exciting. We can't wait to see who comes out on top." Justin Thomas comes in third with 1,500 US dollars per shot. He is followed by Dustin Johnson, Xander Schauffele, John Ram, Colin Morikawa, and Brooks Koepka, who all rake in over 1,000 US dollars for every shot hit on tour since the start of their careers. That is not bad earnings right there, guys. That is pretty incredible. Now, Rory Mcilroy, even though he is top of this list, hasn't been in the best of places recently. He was actually advised to take a break from golf and obviously suffered an early exit from this year's Masters after missing the cut. Former Ryder Cup captain, Paul McGinley said, "He's starting to doubt himself, confusion in his swing, and nobody's ever played well with a whole lot of thoughts in your head. There's a lot of work to be done. I think the best thing for Rory is a few weeks in the sunshine on a beach somewhere and clear his head. Sometimes the harder you try at this game, the harder it gets. No matter how talented you are." And that is so true. Sometimes the harder you try, sometimes the harder it gets. Sometimes you need to put things into perspective, take a little bit of time off, come back to it with a fresh look, and things will fall into place for you. Tiger Woods' former coach Butch Harmon also pointed out his work with the new swing coach Pete Cowan. By the way, guys, I did do a video all about Rory McIlroy's new swing coach Pete Cowan. If you want to see that, check it out on my channel. Butch Harmon said it will take time to get used to. A couple weeks off down in the Bahamas with the family. Just relax, get away from golf, and then come back with a fresh outlook, Harmon recommended. I said coming into this event it was going to be difficult bringing a new golf swing into a major championship. First of all, bad shots are part of the process, as we are seeing. The difficulty is when you come in with a new swing, you don't have the confidence in it. It works on the range for practice rounds. That doesn't mean anything until you have to put it in play. To have made the change right before coming into a major, was that the right thing to do? I don't know. He picked the right guy, that's for doggone sure. He's had success with everybody he's ever touched. And that is true. Pete Cowan has had enormous success with all of the players he has worked with on the PGA Tour. I tell you all about them and Pete Cowan in the video on my channel, so make sure you guys do check that out. Also, I think it's important to note that Rory McIlroy is a new father now. That's obviously going to be taking his toll on him. Late nights, more time spent with the family, helping out with the baby, maybe putting golf into a little bit of perspective for him. I think everyone always agreed that Tiger Woods played his best golf when early in his career, when he was maybe a bit more selfish, a bit more single-minded, a bit more focused, didn't have maybe so many media obligations, didn't have, wife, kids, all these things to deal with, because it is really hard to deal with that, plus traveling around the world and working on your golf game, trying to perform week in, week out. Rory also has mentioned that he doesn't really typically like when the fans aren't at the golf course. He much prefers it when the fans are there. He finds it difficult to get hyped up, and that's another thing we saw his game diminish with the rise of COVID and more time off the golf course as well. And apparently he wasn't also practicing a huge amount, so obviously that's not going to help as well. So guys, that is how much Rory McIlroy has earned in 2019, Tiger Woods earned, and all the best players in the world earned per shot on the PGA Tour since the start of their careers. Staggering amounts of money. The other thing to bear in mind with Tiger Woods is he's had like a 30 whatever year career. So, you know, he's hit a lot more shots on the golf course is what I'm trying to say. So his earnings will be significantly more, and he still comes in second despite having, you know, the disadvantage of having played when the prize money wasn't so great. The next video, guys, will be on the new £40 million bonus system, so make sure you guys check out that video. It is kind of interesting and something different, something we've never seen before. A new £40 million bonus system assigned to players based on off the golf course engagement and growing the game. Make sure you check that out, guys. Make sure you like this, comment your thoughts down below, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. As always, guys, grip it and rip it.